Good morning, everybody. I'm up early planning my day. It's 6:15 a.m. on the 16th of April. And so I'm just reflecting on my last video talking about am I delusional? And I appreciate your feedback. You gave me good feedback, good insight to help me work through it. I think delusions are things that we all have, but we have to learn how to work through them. To see our way through them is to see the way. And so our perceptions are clouded often by, and so we need to clear the air, clear things up for ourselves, and see things more as they are, and not just as we would like them to be. Anyway, thank you for your feedback. I would elaborate more on specific things you commented, but I'm trying to establish a dialogue with you or all of you where we can have our own conversations about these things. Anyway, I'm just taking the day off to reflect, doing research. I often do research. I've been looking at a person named Roy Masters, which I find very interesting. He talks about meditation as a form of practice of observation, so you can see things more as they are, and that our emotions tend to steer things up and distorts our views of reality. So we have a distorted perceptions based on our emotions, and the steering of our emotions is what keeps us in a deception state, or in a delusional state. The treatments have been kind of hard on me lately. As you can see, I have occasionally trouble breathing, just feel short of breath, and especially when they remove water from me. The water retention becomes a problem when you have inflammation, and there has to be a way to bring down the inflammation. Otherwise, whatever amount of water they take off, the dialysis machine removes, it just comes right back, and it just depletes you each time of your strength and fortitude. So I'm not entirely, still not agreed with the doctor or with the consensus, for that matter, a medical consensus. I think the jury's still out, but I don't have a rational argument to make or to debate these points. I can only say that inflammation is the underlying cause of disease, and that the lymphoma, water retention, and is one of the symptoms of inflammation problems or issues one has within the body. And it's the inflammation that also causes the organs to not work. They have to reduce the inflammation before they can function correctly. And so I find the only thing that seems to help with that is a water treatment. The cleansing treatment, I call it, where they kind of go through a cleansing machine, goes through your blood and removes all the toxicity in your bloodstream, and that seems to help to relieve my inflammation, and that seems to help me to maintain my target weight and to be able to function with them on a higher energetic level. So I have a lot on my mind, but not a lot to say. It's just a bunch of thoughts that are sort of randomly um, on my mind. But yes, spiritually, you have to perceive things in a spiritual way to have a spiritual perception. And so there's natural ways of seeing and perceiving, and there's a spiritual way of seeing, believing, and perceiving the world for your own grace and peace of mind. So that's the way I'm looking for, the way of peace and the way of true and authentic security. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.